Did you miss me, Chumbas? Welcome back to the channel, YouTube. Real Rats, Cool Cats. As the chaos ensues in the background. Those lovely, fantastic sounds you hear in the background, as always, brought to you by Syrinscape. Link down below in the description, as well as all social for Dragon Turtle Games, as well as mine. So be sure to check those out. Subscribe if you want. Watch the whole video first before you like or dislike, yeah. This way, at least, you can get a feel for what it's all about. Next installment in our Origins series is the Korporate Kid. That's right, we're talking Origins again. We're about halfway through them. More to come as well. As we walk through from the core rulebook. Excuse me. Rows of children dressed neatly in identical clothing. Matching hairstyles. Identical markings, rankings, and they sit in a bright warehouse assembling mechanical components. This is not a factory. This is a for-profit orphanage. Corporate kids are orphans raised in one of the corporate orphanages. They are, in fact, for-profit businesses, and the children within perform hours of work daily in exchange for shelter. These megacorps use brainwashing and social manipulation techniques to ensure brand loyalty from those they raise. This brainwashing is incredibly effective, and many corporate kids feel that they owe their lives to the corporations and will willingly work with them for the rest of their lives. Occasionally, there are rebels who break the mental programming and see their corporation for what it really is. Corporate kids have been raised and directed from a very young age to fill specific roles picked for them by their handlers. You may choose which role your handler assigned to you or work with your GM to decide. Always work with your GM to decide, okay? Maybe he or she, or they will give you an idea that you have not thought of yet that you're going to really, really love. Look at that beautiful corporate kid coming through. We're going to talk about corporate identity. When they're acquired by one of the various corporations, Corp kids are stripped of their birth names. In turn, they're given an identifying number, prefixed by the company's stock listing. For example, a girl born Samantha, acquired by Shenzhen Solutions, may be renamed SHNZN 196-746. Corporate kids are strongly discouraged from using their birth names, and they'll often forget them before they reach adulthood. Instead, many corp kids use nicknames. Very interesting. Traits. For your ability score increase, your intelligence score increases by 2, and your tech score increases by 1. Corp kids are well educated by the corporations. Smarter worker is a more profitable worker. Remember that. Work smarter, not harder, right, people? Right. Age is, they can expect to live to be about 110. Raised on corporate rations with access to basic medicine and healthcare means that they pretty healthy for the most part. Base walking speed is 30 feet. And the languages, you can read, speak, and write English and 2 other languages of your choice. Be sure to choose those wisely. There's a haven't talked about this yet, and we'll get into some of the table stuff later on in the series. But there's a very nice chunky table in the background that shows you the percentages of all the languages that are spoken within Carbon 2185, so choose wisely. Sub-origin. So here's another one with sub-origins. We're going to be talking about 2. Of course, you get to choose them. But it's no secret that growing up in a for-profit orphanage is one of the worst ways for anyone to experience their childhood. People tend to react in one of 2 ways to growing up under these circumstances. They embrace it, or they run, aka hide. Live unnoticed and hope to avoid the worst of it. You spent your childhood always being watched, never having time of your own. This determines your abilities as an adult. So that's going to tie into your backstory just a little bit. Always work on that backstory. Sub-origins grant you additional traits along with your base traits. You may only select the one sub-origin. There's High Flyer and Sleeker. First one we'll talk about is the High Flyer. High Flyers are the children who perform the best, seeking approval and validation from their corporation handlers. Their positive performance has been rewarded. You gain the following feature. Augmented. The corp is invested to you to help make them money. You have a tier 1 augmentation that was given to you to aid in your job. Please sit and discuss with your GM the augmentation you wish to choose. Be sure that it's not completely opposite of your handler and or corporation, okay? Try to keep those things in line. Or not. We can go totally out of the box here. Color outside the lines if you wish. That's up to you and your GM. Second origin, or sub-origin, is going to be the Sleeker. Majority of children decide to try and avoid confrontation. And you were one of them. Learn how to stay out of sight and how to run away when you have to. So the Sleeker gains avoidance. You may either you may take either the hide or disengage action as a bonus action during your turn. And that's going to pretty much wrap it up for the corporate kids. Like I said, these videos short and sweet and to the point, just giving you a little bit of taste into these origins and what they're all about. Be sure to subscribe and click the bell if you like this kind of content. The like and dislike is up to you. Just leave the feedback on why you chose either. All my social media links are down below. Dragon Turtle Game social media links are below. And the beautiful, lovely Syrinscape link down below. Click that for all your role-playing game needs. Tabletop, virtual tabletop. It's useful everywhere. Hell, I use it to listen to meditation stuff when I need it, a little bit of minute on my own. Get away from the hustle and bustle of the city, alright? Hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think. I love that feedback. We'll see you guys next time.